So what are some ways that homeownership helps create wealth? Hi, I'm Rob Kuehne, and I have an extensive background in both real estate and mortgage, which means I get to help people buy homes and acquire wealth through real estate. It is often said that real estate is the number one way to achieve wealth in the United States. But why and how? The first way to develop wealth in real estate is through the equity that you will have in your home. Equity is the difference between the value of your home and the balance of your mortgage. And yes, while your balance of your mortgage tends to go down a lot slower, the value of your home goes up much quicker. In some areas, just in recent years, we've seen double-digit growth in home values. There's a lot of folks that I've seen that have seriously gained hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity just over 2 or 3 years. Even in 2023, when the home market was a little bit slower than other recent years, home values went up 5 to 7%. So if you have a $300,000 home and it goes up 5%, that's $15,000 of equity that you gained that you will be able to access at some point in the future. And just how do you access that equity? It's through either one, selling your home and taking the proceeds as your profit, or you can do an equity loan. And that would be either a cash out refinance or a home equity line of credit. But there are ways to access your equity to be able to use it now for other investments or other things that will help you accomplish your goals. Another way to achieve wealth through real estate is through owning rental properties. Just like your primary residence is going to appreciate over time, so do the rental properties. So if you buy a rental property, you've got somebody paying the mortgage for you. Meanwhile, you just own the asset, and as it grows in value, you're getting the mortgage paid for you, so that at some point in the future, you're going to sell that asset, you're going to have a lot of profit left over, and somebody else paid it the whole time for you. And keep in mind, with rentals, you may be able to have a positive cash flow every month and make a little extra income each month as time goes on. A third way to acquire wealth through real estate is through a concept often referred to as flipping. I tend to call it renovating and reselling. You buy a home, perhaps in a lesser condition, maybe it needs to be updated, maybe there are certain items that need to be repaired, but you make those repairs, you make a lot of updates, and perhaps you buy a home for $200,000 and you've invested $30,000 into it. So now you have a total of $230,000 invested, but now by making those updates, those renovations and repairs, that home may now be worth $350,000, and you've profited $120,000 through that investment. And lastly, there are other ways to make money in real estate. Some folks like to invest their funds into a real estate investment trust, which is similar to stock. You're just dumping your money into an investment portfolio. You're not necessarily buying any particular property, but then the people that manage that portfolio go out and buy properties, and as they make money off of those, they contribute back to you for your part. If you want any help in taking that first step to home ownership and creating wealth through real estate, DM me the word freedom and let's get started.